Listen, I think we all knew that there were going to definitely be some bad actors when all of this stuff started. I think we all knew, okay? But wow, bro. Video shows a South Carolina man appearing to impersonate an ICE agent. Really? Impersonation of an ICE agent. You deserve jail, bro. This is a suggestion via Discord.
Clear.
As ICE agents carry out the sweeping immigration crackdown President Trump has ordered in cities across the country.
Where are you from? Mexico? You from Mexico?
A warning tonight from authorities about people impersonating those agents.
You're going back to Mexico.
In a video shared widely on social media,
Felony.
A South Carolina man police have identified as Sean Michael Johnson.
Remember that name, Sean Michael Johnson. All right.
Is seen telling the Latino driver of this truck he's going to be sent back to Mexico.
No, you cannot drive.
Oh, and you taking the property, bro?
No, you cannot.
At one point, taking the keys out of the ignition, dangling them in front of the driver, and mocking his accent.
Don't be speaking that pig Latin in my country, bro.
Johnson, who police say tried to report the driver for not having a license, was charged with kidnapping and impersonating a federal officer.
You probably have to add a couple of charges like theft, because once you took his property, that changed things. Bro, you deserve life in prison. I'm sorry. And people just like you. That's how that works here, bro.
A license was charged with kidnapping and impersonating a federal officer after the video circulated. Johnson could not be reached for comment.
We are very concerned that this will actually continue to grow and spread.
Juan Proaño is the CEO of the League of United Latin American Citizens, the U.S.'s largest Latino civil rights organization.
Vigilantism is not new in America, but the January 6th pardons have really emboldened right-wing extremists.
Over the weekend, Philadelphia police say 3 men wearing black T-shirts with ICE written on them impersonated federal officers to gain access to a resident hall at Temple University. Police only identifying one of them as 22-year-old Aiden Stiegelman. The Defender Association of Philadelphia, which is representing Stiegelman, declined to comment.
You can protect yourself first and foremost by not opening the door. You are not obligated to open the door of your private property, even if law.
Okay, hold on, buddy. If you are telling these things to like American citizens or residents and things like that, then I get it. That makes all the sense in the world. But if you are, in fact, on here talking about helping people that should not be in the country, I don't know, bro. See, you lost me. See, when we saw the guy in the beginning of the video talking all types of crazy to this other person, and you're just a regular person, bro. Like, I don't know what gives you the audacity to speak to another human like that, and it doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, it just doesn't, bro. But if this guy here is now saying for all the people who have legitimately committed asylum fraud to the tune of 80 to 90% of the people that have come through the southern border, then I don't know if I respect anything you're saying going forward. Just gonna be honest, right? It sounds like you're attempting to aid and abet some criminals, guys.
Enforcement essentially comes knocking.
Last week in North Carolina, another horrifying incident when police say this man, Carl Thomas Bennett, was arrested for allegedly impersonating a law enforcement officer and sexually assaulting a woman at a Motel 6, threatening to deport her if she didn't comply.
Oh, bro, you just like the rest of. Listen. Jail, lifetime. What are you doing, bro? What is this? What even is this?
Bennett's attorney did not return NBC's request for comment.
Of course not.
This is a really terrible time in our country. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this. The Latino community is just so resilient at the end of the day. And so there's no question in my mind that we will overcome these challenges, both short-term and long-term.
Priya Sridhar joins us tonight. Priya, you look at all these cases.
Guys, I know so many people. I know so many people that are Latino. All right. I know so many of them. And I don't know a single one of them that's worried about a single thing. Right. Like, because all of them are legal. Right. Like, that's not a thing. yeah, I'm trying to be very, very tactful here, guys, because you guys yelled at me last time. Apparently, I speak with no filter. I need to filter. I'm here for that, though. But guys, if you are someone who is in fact in this country legally, what are you worried about? What are you worried about? You're worried about nothing. You shouldn't be worried about a single thing. And whenever I do hear someone be like, "Oh, I'm super worried," then I'm looking at you like, "Why? Is there something wrong?" Guys, the moderate position here is, why would we want to specifically promote illegality in the United States of America? Like, for what reason are we doing that? I don't see the benefit in it. But apparently, there's some people who just want to sit here and play the victim consistently and protect individuals that are in this country illegally. And it's the craziest thing in the world every time I encounter it, guys. But either way.
And you really can't believe it. Let's go back to that first one. What more do we know about the impersonator there in South Carolina?
That's right, Tom. Well, Johnson posted bail on Saturday, according to court records, and was released from custody. He's due back in court next month. And according to a local police chief in South Carolina who spoke to NBC News, he's not being charged with a hate crime. And
he should be charged with a hate crime case. That's, if you want to know what the definition of a hate crime is, that right there. You specifically target him. You specifically targeted them because of who exactly they were. You're asking, who they are, where they're from. Okay, you're making fun of the language that they're speaking, and then all while in the commission of ripping the guy's keys out of the car, then catching a kidnapping charge, bro. If you don't know that is the definition of a hate crime. All right, but I get it. I don't get it.
Court records and was released from custody. He's due back in court next month. And according to a local police chief in South Carolina who spoke to NBC News, he's not being charged with a hate crime. And that's because South Carolina is actually one of the few states in the country that doesn't have hate crime laws on the books.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about...
Okay. Then what do you call that? Like, what other name could there be for that? Right? What is that? I hate that people like that exist. I'm just gonna be honest here. I don't like the ists, guys. And my standard for ist is pretty high, I'd say. That's a perfect example of the level that you would have to be at for me to be like, listen, I think you got a problem. All right? I think you have a problem. You are a terrible human. You are. That person right there, bad. He's pure badness, guys. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. The fact that you just made it to the end of the video says a whole lot, actually. We have a couple other channels. MrLboyd Music, MrLboyd Movie Reacts, along with MrLboyd Discusses, where I just generally speak about the things that specifically matter to me. But in the meantime, I'll catch you guys later.